Hello, I'm Mary Aalgaard. My short story, One More Minute, is published in this anthology, Tick Tock, A Stitch in Crime, an insecure writer support group anthology. After a restless night at the women's shelter, I was wide awake at 4 a.m. It wasn't the unusually warm and humid air for mid-October in Minnesota that kept me awake, nor the unfamiliar bed. It was the unending thought, how do you prepare yourself to break into your own house? Candy, my soon-to-be ex-sister-in-law, said that she'd text as soon as her brother, my not-so-charming husband, left on his annual hunting trip. Grayson had a cousin in South Dakota with 250 acres of land swamp, tall grass, rolling plains, where they would go pheasant hunting every fall. He'll be gone for a long weekend, she texted, leaving Friday a.m. Asked me to watch Bo. Got it. I was glad she was taking care of our golden retriever. He wasn't the hunting dog that he used to be. Plus, Grayson's brother brought his new Springer Spaniel now, and Bo was getting older. He'd gotten more sensitive to the cold and liked napping near the fireplace in the winter. Bo, not Grayson. Grayson was as cold-blooded as they get. He once described the rush of killing a bird in flight as a moment of supreme power. No one besides Candy, my best friend Jackie, and my kids would understand why I wanted to get out of my marriage. Grayson Marks knew how to turn on the charm when necessary. He'd sweet-talked his way out of numerous speeding tickets and at least one DUI. He could put on a good front with his three-piece suit, conservative but expensive necktie, and million-dollar smile. He knew where to insert a compliment, how to act humble, and when to sound authoritarian. A man doesn't rise to the top of the industry on good looks alone. Dang, he could have been a male model. In fact, when we were in high school, the secretary sent in his junior photo to the local photographer, who selected him for a free photo shoot so they could use his manly mug for their ads. Of course I was attracted to him. Wasn't everyone? We started dating when I was a sophomore in high school, and he was a senior. My phone buzzed. G sent a text, "Be there soon," wrote Candy. That means I have precisely 12 minutes until he drops off Bo and heads west. I should wait for confirmation that he's dropped off the dog, but I'm feeling antsy. If he knew how close I was, he'd go batshit crazy. He probably knows about the women's shelter near the old depot in central Minnesota, but he's never been there. Did he suspect I'd go there? Candy said that Gray bought my story that I went to visit Jackie in San Diego. She moved there 3 years ago, and I missed her terribly. She was my refuge and confidant through all those dramatic years. Grayson found every excuse in the book not to go see her, and made damn sure it never worked out for me to go on my own. "Who'll be there for the kids?" he'd say. "I have work. I can't just take a day off because one of them has a headache." He'd go on and on about this, no matter what plan I came up with. And in the end, it wasn't worth raising his ire. He'd get mean and moody, first taking it out on me, then the boys. I couldn't bear it. I'd been protecting our twin sons since the day they were conceived. Now that they graduated from high school, I had my chance. No more guilt trips that I couldn't leave the boys. No more threats that I wouldn't get custody if I left him. No more fear that he'd go after them in retaliation of me. They were both 6'2", holding the line on the high school football team. And they were done taking shit from their dad.